Everybody, welcome to another DOE Tiny video. We're going to be talking about vocab tic-tac-toe today. It's a quick and useful check for understanding. If you've never done it before, basically a teacher will create a 3x3 tic-tac-toe board that includes major vocabulary. And basically students will draw a line that would essentially give them a tic-tac-toe, and they will write a sentence using those three terms. So as a teacher, you need to think about what content you want to do it with. Do you need to actually model a non-content related example first, depending on your students' readiness levels? Are students clear on what makes a model sentence? So, I always give the example of my teacher told me to write a sentence about X, Y, and Z, and students think it's hilarious, but it lets them know that that is an unacceptable sentence, right? And then how many sentences you want on the right. So sometimes you can do 3 sentences instead of 1, so they'll have to make 3 separate tic-tac-toe lines. And then also thinking about how you could differentiate, thinking about the boards, and I'll show you an example in a second. So here's an example of a board. So just to make sure you understand, they would, essentially make a tic-tac-toe line like that, and they could write a sentence: the United States started the Korean and Vietnam Wars in order to contain the spread of communism in Asia. So that would be an example of using that across tic-tac-toe, and even though it says containment, you can change that to contain. So another example, if you'll notice, I changed up the board a little bit. So sometimes if you want to differentiate, you can actually incorporate stuff from different time periods to make it a little bit tougher if you want to help students maybe synthesize a little bit more or push their understanding a little bit. Other ideas, so these are just a few examples so you could get them to write more sentences, etc. But what could you put in there with this tic-tac-toe idea that could sort of push them to express their learning in different ways? So hopefully that helps. This was Vocab Tic-Tac-Toe, just an easy and quick way to check for student understanding at the end of a lesson or unit. Think about what content you want to use, how many sentences will they write, and how can you differentiate. Hope that helps, and thanks for watching.